I am like really, really pissed. And this totally is related to this video. So, this is my second time sitting down to record this video. I even edited it on my phone. I shoot on my phone because my MacBook Pro is out of commission right now. I just have a Chromebook and I don't have enough space to do video editing. So, this is my second time doing this on my phone. I edited it. I was about to upload it to Dropbox so I can put it on YouTube. And then it just was like, no, girl. Like, my video editor, I use UCut. It just would not save the whole edited video. And then when I went back to try and redo it, it was gone. And so I'm just really pissed. And even the original, I had deleted the original because I had edited in UCut. And, anyways. But thank you for tuning in. Y'all don't really need to hear all that, but I'm like annoyed. But that's life, right? We're just going to roll with it. My name is Shalia Johnson. I just got on YouTube on Thursday, December 3rd. So I am doing Vlogmas. I'm a few days behind. And I'm all about self-care, self-love, especially if you are a woman of a certain age, like if you're in your 40s and up. I just turned 41 on December 4th, so I just feel like there's not enough people talking to women my age. So I want to build community. I want women my age to not feel alone in these next chapters that we're going on in life. But you know what? Real talk, like no matter your age, if you are really into self-care, self-love, if your mental and spiritual health are front and center in your life, or you're really working to make them your top priorities, you can get these gems and they will totally apply to your life. So without further ado, me doing this again, and now I'm losing light. The sun is setting, but we're gonna roll with it. So today is the second video that I'm doing on friendship breakups. Yesterday I did a video on friendship breakups, and I shared like 3 of my experiences with friendship breakups that were like really devastating and totally heartbreaking. So definitely go check out video number 1. I will link it in the comment little box thing. And so now we're gonna move on to video number 2, because in the number 1, the video yesterday, I shared a way for you to start having perspective about your friendship breakup. So it should definitely be helpful for you. So I really want you to go back and watch that first video. So to kind of just keep it moving right along with video number 2 today, I want you to think about the friendship as what it is. Oh, I gotta remind you, please like, subscribe, comment. I want as many people to see this because I think this is something that a lot of people really struggle with. We don't talk about friendship breakups not nearly enough. There's so much on the web and on YouTube about how to deal from heartbreak when it's romantic, but what do you do when it's like your BFF and y'all like totally fell out, you're not connected anymore, something happened, there was a betrayal, or they just wasn't there for you in the capacity that you needed, and the friendship just withered away. Or even if it's a newer friend and you had a lot of hopes for it and it just fell flat. So that still needs mourning. That still needs you to process the experience. You still need to heal from it. So no matter if friendships is fairly new or they were decades long, we're going to talk about it. So the next kind of phase that I would suggest, and this is from me, just my own journey and experiences, is that the best thing you can do after doing what I suggested in video 1 is to start, like I said, looking at the friendship for what it is and start forgiving yourself. You really have to put yourself in that hot seat. If you were in a friendship, and most of the time, like I said, no friendship just vanishes overnight. Most of the time there are always red flags, just like in romantic relationships. It's like that in friendships too. And if you were being codependent, if you were putting yourself on the back burner, if you weren't setting boundaries in the friendship for yourself, you have to start forgiving yourself for that. And even if you were the person that was the toxic one, if you were the one that wasn't showing up for your friend, you weren't being there for your friend, you weren't holding space for your friend, you need to start working on forgiving yourself, because we're always thinking about the person that was done wrong, quote unquote, romantically or platonically, but the person that was toxic, and if that's you, you have to heal from this journey as well. You can't be like, well, that was kind of shit what I did, but I'm going to keep it moving. And that happens a lot. And you know what, I think that's a myth. I think a lot of people that break people's hearts, I think they go through a period of shame and embarrassment and pain just as much as the person who was broken up with, platonically or romantically. So I would say what you need to do is work to forgive yourself for the role you played in the friendship deteriorating. And a great way to do that is you want to partner up with someone that you can hold, that will hold space for you, someone that you can count on, someone that has that emotional intelligence and maturity, that they aren't going to judge you. They're going to hold space for you and love you through this healing journey. So that could be a therapist, that could be a life coach, that could be a spiritual counselor, that could be an elder, a grandmother, a mentor. I wouldn't necessarily try to work through this entirety or in its entirety with another good friend. Say you lost a best friend, but you got another homegirl that's like a really good friend of yours. But if that homegirl has never like really held emotional space for you on a deeper, intimate level, that's not the person that's going to help you heal through that other friendship that is no more, right? So I would say you got to partner up with someone that will trust you, and then trust you, or you'll trust them with your feelings. And then I would say then you have to work on forgiving them. Like, that's just the bottom line. And forgiving them does not mean inviting them back into your life. It doesn't mean that you check up on them. I mean, I just really wouldn't recommend that. You don't have to be the bigger person. The bigger person is actually saying that I see this relationship for what it was. You have to be in the present. You can't ruminate on the past and really be married to the vision you had of your friend from when you first fell in love, because, like, let's keep it real, we fall in love with our friends. You can't keep ruminating on the beginning of the relationship. You can't ruminate on who they used to be. You have to come face to face and confront the situation at hand. The friendship deteriorated, and be in the present with that. Like, truly be in the present for how the relationship crumbled, and accept it. And then work to forgive yourself and then forgive them. Because if you do not work to forgive someone and yourself, that will create a spiritual, emotional, and mental wound inside of you that will play out in other relationships to come. It will just be a self-fulfilling prophecy. You'll just go in a vicious, toxic cycle. So you want to make sure you work to forgive yourself and that person, because this is the thing. Everyone's on a journey. You may feel that it's unfair, that if the person was toxic to you, you may feel that was grossly unfair. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this person did this to me. What's up? Oh my gosh. But look at it this way. No one owes us anything in many ways, right? Everyone is just a spiritual being in a human form. Everyone's on a journey. Everyone. If someone can't hold space for you today, you need to own that, look at that, accept that, and just send them on their way with love. Never harbor like animosity towards them. Have a vengeful spirit. I dated someone like that, and I was like, oh no, this is not gonna work. Like, when he told me that, like, he wanted to enact revenge on someone that hurt him, and that was a red flag. I was like, peace, And so just sit with that, own that, start that forgiveness process of yourself and of them, and I promise it'll make a world of difference. That is the best way to start really healing from a broken friendship. It's a start, and honestly, it's not a snap of the fingers. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's a part of the process, and it may take a while, especially just like relationships. They say half the time you're in a relationship, or the time you're in a relationship is going to take half the time to get over that romantic relationship. And I think friendships are honestly no different. So I just want to leave you with that. I don't want my phone to die again like it did actually the first time I tried to make this video. So I was just running into all kind of issues today with getting my video out there, but I was not going to rest without doing it. So please give your girl a like, a subscribe, comment. Let me know if you've dealt with a friendship breakup, which you probably have. That's probably why you clicked on to begin with. But let's talk about it in the comments. Thank you so very much for joining me, and I can't wait to chat with you all about part 3 tomorrow on Friendship Breakups. Peace.